Okay guys, I got the front yard cut and we're walking around back here to the back. We got the chickens squared away and we're going to show you what's in the garden. Garden's up good, and I'm trying a trick that I learned from my buddy Justin Smith over at Cog Hill Farms. He uses cardboard to keep out weeds and stuff out of his garden. So thank you, Justin, for that helpful information. There's one of my tomatoes. There's some zucchini and onions. And we got a little bit of corn growing there. Can't hardly see it though. It's kind of hard to see, but it's coming up. And got I think that's a Kentucky Wanderer bean over there. And then I got sweet potatoes. They're looking good. And I got another zucchini. And I got some sunflower plants over here. And then look at these bad boys. Georgia collards. They're looking good. And I got some squash. And some more squash. And look at the beans. They're just about starting to run, so they can run up over this trellis. And these beans, look at there. They have started running. Look at them. Yep, they have started running. So we will let them go, and then there's some more squash in the background. And I got some more of these onions. My mother did these onions. She started them. And I got one strawberry plant. Made it from last year, so it's doing good. I got some more beans. You can see I've got this paper cardboard stuff down to help keep weeds down, so I don't have to weed so much. Got more beans. And we've got squashes. And yes, the pigs are flying. We've got squash, and then this bed we got our tomatoes. And my neighbor got rid of this aquarium, and I decided to use it. Oh look, here's a grasshopper. Ooh, got him. Let's feed him to the chickens. Let's see what they do. They will go crazy. Oh. Ooh. Woo. They are going to town on that. Alright, guys. Y'all got a cricket. But anyway, back to this aquarium. I started some angel trumpets in here. See them? Oh, let me get this rake. But anyway, I had this old door, and I just used it like a greenhouse. And they are growing all in there. And then of course my tomatoes. So yeah, garden's looking good. And I got my compost. Let's check out the compost. And I put this this feeder up here for the birds, and they've been tearing it up. And of course I got a compost bed there, and then in these bins. And the hog pen is out there, but we don't have any hogs yet. I called the guy, and he said he would call me as soon as the pigs were ready. They had to be weaned. They needed to be 8 weeks old. So they're not ready. keeps the gate on the garden, keep the deer out. There's some more of those angel trumpets that are growing, so we're going to see how well those do. But yeah, I got my ordered my electric fencing, and I had checked them out online, and Amazon had the best price on these energizers. So I got one, and it's a 1 joule. It's called I don't even know how you pronounce that. Zorba. Anyway, this is the hog pen out here, and I've intentionally left it grown up so I could, when I put the hogs in here, they'll have lots of roots and grass and stuff that they can munch on. So yeah, it's grown up, but they'll love it. And see, I got my wire, my electric fence wire here. Got 3 strands, and they run along, and they come up to this post where I've got these insulators, and then they run all the way down the length of the fence and around. They go all the way around, come up back up this side, and meet up with these insulators. So yeah, and look at my Confederate roses. They are doing good. They've come out from nothing. So yeah, this is my hog pen, and I kind of cleaned out around it yesterday and cut me a path through here so I can really see. But yep, so it goes straight down through there. So yeah, the pigs are gonna love this. Backyard is cut, and we'll keep them out here. And I got to get their shelter. I got their shelter over there by the house cut out, so I got to get it cleaned out and ready to go. And so I cleaned out some of the woods here. You can see how all this was grown up. Every bit of this was grown up. I cut a tree down, cut through here. It was high, and so see, back in there I haven't touched. So we've got lots of area that we can clear out, and I'm gonna clear it out and go further back for a horse pen. So yeah, a lot of work, takes time, and today is cloudy and it's starting to rain and mist. So let me see. Here's my compost bins. Got my ladder up there where I was feeding the birds, or putting seed in the bird feeder. But yep, got them going. So yep, should be good to go. Get it all turned, and let's see if I can get this thing fixed up straight here. I just got this old stuff. That's alright, just as long as it's just. Let me put this tarp over it so it won't get drenched. So see, that'll kind of keep that covered up a little bit so the rain won't mess it up. And then I started 2 more compost beds right over here. Got that one covered up with a pool, and I got this one covered up with a cloth. But yeah, garden's looking good. I'll post more stuff as it starts to grow. Let you know. Y'all have a good one.